again with me, Dwinanda Agustia. In this video, we will both learn about data collection technique. In conducting research, researchers can use various steps of data collection technique. Depending on which technique is appropriate to the type of research and also the search for data source. In causing data collection technique, of course, there are several techniques that must be used to minimize obstacle, error, or problem that occur during the research. So, the technique question must also be appropriate and also systematically. Data collection technique according to experts in general, data collection is a strategic step in research because the main aim of research is to obtain data to meet predetermined standard in answering the problem formulation expressed in the research. Not only do they have a general understanding, experts also have their own fears regarding what the meaning and data collection techniques are. The following is the definition of data collection technique according to experts. First, Zaman Satori and Aan Komaria, 2011, 103. The definition of data collection techniques according to Zaman Satori and Aan Komaria is that data collection in scientific research is a systematic procedure for obtaining the necessary data. 2. Ridwan 2010 51. Ridwan states the meaning of data collection technique as technique or method that can be used by researchers to collect data. Les Sugiono 2013. Sugiono reveals that data collection technique were the most strategic step in research because the main aim of the research was to obtain data. There are various data collection methods that can be used in research. This data collection method can be used alone, but can also be used by combining two or more methods. Some data collection methods include: first, interview. Interview are data collection technique carried out face-to-face and direct question and answer between researchers and source. As technology develops, interview methods can also be carried out through certain media, for example, telephone, email, or video call via Zoom or Skype. Interviews are divided into two categories, namely structured and unstructured interview. Structured interview. In a structured interview, the researchers know exactly what information he wants to extract from the source. In the condition, researchers usually make a list of questions systematically. Researchers can also use various research instruments such as recorder, cameras for photo, and other instruments. Unstructured interview. Unstructured interview are free interview. The research did not use an interview guide that contains specific questions, but only include the important point of the problem that the respondent want to explore. Observation. Observation is a complex data collection method because it involves various factors in the implementation. The observation data collection method not only measures the attitudes for respondents, but can also be used to research various phenomena that occur. Observational data collection techniques are suitable for research that aim to study human behavior, work processes, and natural phenomena. This method is also appropriate for respondents whose quantity is not too large. Observation data collection methods are divided into two categories, namely participant observation. In participant observation, the researcher is directly involved in the daily activities of the person or situation being observed as a data source. Non-participant observation. In contrast to participant observation, non-participant observation is observation where the researchers do not participate directly in the activity or process being observed. Questionnaire. A questionnaire is a data collection method that is carried out by giving a set of questions of written statement to respondent to answer. A questionnaire is a more efficient data collection method if the researchers know exactly the variable to be measured and know what is expected from the respondent. Apart from that, questionnaires are also suitable for use if the number of respondents is large enough and spread over a wide area. Based on the form of the question, questionnaire can be categorized into two types, namely open questionnaire and closed questionnaire. An open questionnaire is a questionnaire that gives the resource object freedom to answer. Meanwhile, a closed questionnaire is a questionnaire that provides answer option for the research object to choose from. Document study. Document study is a data collection method that is not aimed directly at the research subject. Document study is a type of data collection that examines various kinds of documents that are useful for analysis. Documents that can be used in data collection are divided into, namely, family documents. Family documents are documents written by people who directly experience an event, for example, autobiography. Secondary documents. Secondary documents are documents written based on other people's report or story, for example, biography. Data collection process. In data collection technique, of course, there is a process that must be carried out. The process must be carried out systematically and purposefully so that the data collected can be proven to be correct, because basically the data collection process in the data collection technique must be able to prove the hypothesis from the data whose results have been collected by the researcher. First, review the literature and consult with experts. The first process or step that must be carried out to collect data in the collect various information related to the research problem. This information is obtained through literature review and consultation with experts so that researchers truly understand that issue, concept, and variable in the research. 2. Study and approach the community group where data will be collected. The second stage or process carried out after the literature review is that the research must study and approach community groups so that the research can be accepted and is also related to the figure concerned. Foster and utilize good relationship with respondents and their environment. The next step is to build good relationship with respondents and their environment. This includes studying the habit of respondents and their way of thinking, doing thinking, the language used, and so on to support ongoing research. 4. Trial or pilot study. The next step that must be taken is to test the research instrument on community groups who are part of population, not a sample. The purpose is to find out whether the instrument used is well understood, can be used, is communicative or not, and so on. 5. Formulate an organized question. After that, the instrumental that have been obtained are arranged in the form the questions that are relevant to the research objective. The question formulas must contain significant and substantive meaning. C. Text note and code. Recording and coding. After the research instrument is prepared, the request data is recorded from each respondent. The various information obtained need to be recorded to facilitate the analysis process. 7. Cross-checking validity and reliability. After that, a cross-checking method was carried out on the data obtained to test its correctness again and check it so that there was no about validity and reliability. 8. Organize and record the collect data so that it can be analyzed. Finally, after the data has been collected, the auditor must coordinate the various data that have been collected, and you can start analyzing the data so that there is no less valid data. That's all the explanation in this video. See you in the next video.